Alrighty. Boy, has today been an interesting day. I tell you what, I was gonna make a video on a double fluted Clovis, but that kind of ended up getting turned into a YouTube short. It was successful. In fact, I'll show it to you guys in this video. It's my first successful, really nice double flute. I don't know how accurately I was able to replicate them Clovis proportions, but, you know, there's one flute on her right there. Not too good, not too bad. Second flute's not great. Almost got all of that extra cortex on there, but I couldn't quite manage. I got it pretty darn thin, and the other flute was pretty darn good. That one was a bit longer, but about halfway up. Good percussion marks. Yeah, but that was something I worked on. I mean, if you want to take a look at the bass there, look at that. Well, come on, focus on her. Yeah. Not bad at all. Not at all. But yeah, I've been working on that. I've been working with just like a lot of amber glass. I'll get to show you guys. These will be posted on the knapping subreddit. I will make a post. My account is linked in the description of this video, but I've got a couple of them. I'll just show them to you guys because, you know, y'all show up for the videos, so I can't not show ya. Check them bad boys out. Ain't them nice? You know, got them nice and thin. Yeah. Clorox bleach bottle bottoms. Yeah, look at this little arrowhead. I'm happy with that one. Look at that little guy. Deadly. Deadly is what that is. Deadly. Yeah. You can check out my Reddit. You don't need to make an account or anything, which is why I use Reddit. It's nice. You can just go there and look at stuff. But yeah. Been working on a lot of those, but today we have something just a little bit different that I want to do. I want to break into more of Henry's Obsidian. And there's been a big piece. There's been a big piece that's been calling my name. You know, I've been waiting. I've been saving it for you guys. Just for you. Look at this big old piece of mahogany. Oh, I'm tickled by it. I would love to make, I don't know how big, but I recently gave away my only Mahogany Obsidian dovetail. So I'd like to try to make another one. Can I guarantee that that's going to happen? Absolutely not. That is just the initial plan. This could change. I am known for changing stuff on the fly, but look at that stuff. Ain't that gorgeous? Ain't that just pretty? Yeah. I just recently healed from one of my, had a bit of an oopsie. My thumb, or my thumb, jeez. Oh, hey, that's new. I don't know how that got there. My pinky, that was a lot worse. Had a bit of an oopsie daisy with some of that obsidian. I got a little too familiar with it, and I got a bit careless. So it bit me. It bit me good. It hurt, but it was okay. I recently, so what happened was I got that, and I realized I didn't have anything, and I mean like nothing to like take care of it at all, just at all. So I 3D printed myself a little. Look at this little shimmer. A little first aid box. Check that out. Yeah, so now, if anything goes wrong, I'm good to go. But yeah, I'm stalling right now. Everybody who didn't care about all that stuff has left. I'm a little worried about some of that. It's going to be a little fun. I'm not the best with big pieces, so, as I said before, this could go poorly, but we are just going to experience it together. I got my Mike Tufts bopper. This one got grenaded, and it kind of popped off because I had a horrible Dumbo hit right there on the side. That was a doozy. Let me see here. Let me assess this situation here real quick. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is it see-through? Faintly. Not very much. Okay. All right, nothing too crazy. I am going to try to take some big spalls just so that I can I'm a flake hoarder. I hoard flakes like crazy. So I'm probably going to keep a bunch of these, even if they're kind of not great. I'm gonna, what do I want to do? How do I want to tackle that? I hate these like sort of dips that are in sometimes. You can see it's like a concavity. And then, like I said, there's that weird stuff right there too. The goal, the desire, I should say. The desire is, see, I hate when they do that. I hate that. I hate that so much. The desire is a dovetail. And yuck, that was kind of that was a dumb hit, just a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I am winging it. Gave myself a lovely super steep thing right here that I get to now try and fix. There's probably a dovetail in there somewhere. Yeah, this is some of Henry's obsidian. I did an unboxing on it. I've used a lot of it because I'm impatient and have very little self-control when it comes to beautiful rock. Clean it up. I was going for it. Going for it just a little bit. See, it's weird. It's like, it's got a knot. It's naughty. No, not that type of naughty. Naughty. I don't know if I want to be using my big. I don't know if I want to be using this. Because I have that and I have a solid copper one. I don't know. I'm going to try to clean that up just a little. I did not do what I wanted to do. I was trying to take it down to clean some of that up. I whiffed it. I whiffed it so bad. Oh no. I have such trouble with these square edges. They are not my favorite. No sirs. And ladies, I don't know. I feel like this is a predominantly. I straight up missed. I took a lovely long flake there, but that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe that was a sign. Maybe it was telling me don't do that. I'm gonna listen to it. Try to clean it up. That's nice. Whoop. That's a nice piece. I'll keep that. And like I even keep like the super duper small flakes sometimes, because I make earrings and whatnot. Doesn't that just sound sick? Sounds awesome. Is that a keepable flake? No. It's not. I don't want it. Okay. Nope. Hold on. It's kind of weird near here on the base too. It's got a little bit of weirdness in there, but that's the thing about mahogany too. It naps so easy. It's just easy. I want to bring that up a little bit because it's so low. I don't want to make any hits down there and have them curve up and in. And I really want to take care of this lump, and I think I can. I might take some of that off. Just a little bit more. Get myself a big, ginormous platform. Not so big I can't even abrade it all that well. I might use a big boy for this one because I want to take off all of that. I didn't overshoot. That was what I was worried about. Look at that. It's a puzzle. Is there a secret inside? No, just more beauty. Ooh. Oh wait, no, I did that. Oh, Still, ew. What is that? What is that? That's not gonna ruin my time, is it? Oh, good God, I hope that's not. Uh-oh, hold on. So that goes through there. Uh-oh. Oh no. That might soil my party. Uh-oh. Oop. Ooh, yep, that's a soiler right there. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Keep that. That's too curved. Jinkies. Jinkies stinkies. That's no good. No, sir, no, sir. Well, I'm going to have to work around that. This is going to be... Well, that answers that question. I saved the big piece for the big thing and it wasn't good for the big thing? What do you mean? It was a chosen one. Dang it. That's no good. I'll have to buy more obsidian. Oh no, what a tragedy, what a shame. Such a shame, such a shame. I hate getting more rock. I hate it so much. Is it? I don't hear any other cracks. Oh, I just got to deal with that though. Yuck. That is gross. Oh, yay. Yeah, we can travel through it. Okay. All right, well. Still, yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. That might dramatically change the... Whoops, too little. Oh, it's another good one. Oh, look at the little thingamajig. Oh my goodness. It's just going all the way up there. Isn't that cool? Fun. There's some transparentness in that stuff. Okay, so now that I'm looking at it, God, that is just... That smells big time. Could I got a 90-degree angle there, and I got a 90. Whoop, hold on. I got a 90-degree angle there, and I got I got the... I don't know what to call that, but I don't like it, whatever it is. Yuck. This video became a whole lot more complicated. Way more than I was expecting. I thought that was just a solid piece. It was like, oh, you thought. Rocks love playing pranks on you. Because, like, part of me almost wants to, like, find a way to get it to go there, but then I don't get all the length, and then nobody's happy because I don't make a big, long thing. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I could have... Got itchiness already on my arm. Took all that off. Okay. Too curved, too curved. Let's see. Try to get rid of that just a little bit more. Oh, another really good one. Another reason I'm taking these big... Look at the patterns on that one. That's a beautiful pattern. Wow. Does that have... That might just have like the teeniest, tiniest, itty bitty bit of gold sheen to it. That's pretty. I'm also trying to take big flakes like that just in case this doesn't work, so I don't waste it all. Because, you know, wasting material... Cool dudes don't waste material. Well, I'm wasting a lot of material right now, so I'm not a cool dude, but that's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Dum-dum dove something in there. Who did that? What the heck? Now I gotta fix that. Jeez. Hold on. This is where it gets tricky for me, because this is such a big thing, and I'm not that good yet. That's a weird flake. I don't mind if I get overshoots over here because it helps me to clean that edge up just a little bit. That's a sharp one right there. That's a dagger. I killed it. Huh. All right. I'm getting the obsidian all over me. I'm gonna be itchy for 3 hours. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm just going to kind of... Nah. It's kind of going to get rid of that, because if I was to flake that, it just would have gone right back down into that little grossness that no, I didn't put it in there. I totally put it in there, but I did make a mahogany knife here not too long ago. I guess I can show that, so it's not a total disappointment. I'm a big boy out of a piece like this. You know, am I gonna try to do that again? I'm gonna be real with you. That kind of sucked to make. So I don't know. For you guys, maybe. Maybe. Y'all are pretty cool. So I might. So again, sorry if I happen to have this thing fall out of frame. God, I hate that. I hate it so much. I hate how it is. I hate that I've got two angles on there. I just haven't had the chance to really fix crap like that a whole lot, because I don't get a lot of big stuff. Dang it. Then you just get weird stuff like that. I know I just did that to myself, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to preserve all this length in order to get rid of all that stuff. So I might have to zigzag, I don't know. So these types of strategy stuff, I'm not super duper advanced yet, so I don't know. Oh, yuck. That's not doing what I want it to do. I'm trying to curve that around. My center line's not. My center line, something's wrong with my center line? I don't know. You'll get to watch me struggle and destroy this beautiful piece of Mahogany Obsidian, but it's mine. Henry sent it to me, so. Ouch, I just got poked by a piece. Dang it. Ouchie. Here, I'm just gonna. Oh, that's perfect! That is awesome! That's actually what I wanted to happen. I'm not even kidding. I just didn't have any idea how to do that. Because now I can make something with this, and I can focus on this instead. Sweet! I'm bleeding. First aid. First aid. Actually, you know what? Let's wrap it. Where's my stuff? We got cherries. Heck yeah. What is that, like a poker thing? I don't know. Maybe it's a Pac-Man thing, actually. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna wrap this. I'm gonna wrap this other finger too, because this other finger, when I'm pressure flaking, flakes find a way. But yeah, cool. Well, I'll save that for later. I'm genuinely all right with that happening, because I was dreading having to work all of that, and I just had no idea how to even break it. But now, this is much more manageable for me. Much more manageable. Perfect. Okay. Well. Sometimes good things come to those who don't know what they're doing. You know? Sometimes it just do be like that. I missed. Can I get a dovetail out of this? Maybe a little one, maybe. Like I said, I have a plan starting out, and then if the plan starts to not work, then we reevaluate, we reassess, we reorient. And then we try to find the path that leads to success. Is that what you gotta do? I think I could have skimmed off any better of a piece. Nice little blade. Someone's burning rubber out there. I wonder what the Native American equivalent to that is. Revving your engine. There had to be something. It can't be just a recent thing. Hold on. Oh, wait, piece. That turbo diesel needs a new transmission. That thing sounded bad. Let's see here. There's like 6 of them. Oh my goodness. They got a posse. Turbo diesel posse. Rev your engines and eat your pretzels or something. I don't know. I don't know what they do. Whatever they do, they do. And they do it a lot. I really almost want to go to my indirect percussion because I have an aluminum rod that works really, really well. But I gotta shape this thing. I gotta figure out what I want to do because I want to shape it first. Like I said, we might make a small dovetail. Do I want to maximize length or do I want to give myself the biggest chance of success? Because if I want to give myself the biggest chance of success, I might try shooting for there or in here. It just kind of depends. There's a couple things I gotta get squared away. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Glass Clovis. That thing was pretty sick. Like I said, my first successful, really nice double flute. I'm breaking it out. I'm breaking it out. I got an aluminum rod. Forget the diameter of this. I remember I wanted the big one because copper rod will bend. I just like the accuracy of it. I can do more. And it still gives me really nice flake. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yay, yay, yay. Get off. I don't know if I can make anything out of that one. I can't. But yeah, I like using this big aluminum rod. It works great for obsidian. The copper works good too, but, you know, there sure as heck ain't nothing wrong. Nice. Ooh, yeah, there's some translucency. There you go. Ah, darn it. It's curved, otherwise I'd save that flake. But yeah, the aluminum works pretty darn all right. And I got this one, I actually got this thing before I got copper because I visited, well, I had no money, right? As most people tend to not have these days. And I wanted to do some of the indirect stuff, but I only had my 3D printed stuff, but I couldn't do big things like this. So I was talking to my boss, and he's like, well, there's a welding shop. Maybe you can ask them if they got bar stock. I was like, oh, shoot, you're right. That'd be sick if they did. So I went there, and lo and behold, they had bar stock. So if you have a welding shop in town, don't ever be afraid to. I use that. Never be afraid to stop in there. Maybe you have a good welding shop, and they got copper too. I did ask them if they had copper. They said no. So, you know, it is what it is. But I was happy. I got this thing. I've used this thing for a long time. Like I said, it worked good for some of these thicker pieces because you can really crank on stuff and not have to worry about your rod bending, giggity. But yeah, it's nice. It works good. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that like your aluminum tools are pretty darn close in density to your antler and bone billet stuff. So, you know, there's that, I guess. Is that useful? I don't know. I'm just regurgitating information that I heard online. Heck, it might not even be true. Hey. Thank you. Okay, I'm starting to get this lovely little oblong shape here. What the chungus am I going to do with this thing? I don't even know. Get rid of that. please. Can that just go away? Thank you. There's weirdness in there that was, I didn't like looking at it. It's a bit tough of a shape. I do like the longer pieces. You can do more with them, but this one I feel like I'm going to waste so much if I thin it down into a dovetail, but I don't know, I kind of feel committed because I don't have one in my little self-collection no more. Oh, really? Really raggy. No thanks. Alright, I see. Okay, that's fine. We'll see who gets the last laugh on that. Let's get cleaned up. Let's make a comically large bi face. Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to make that dovetail. I really did. Darn it, that crack wouldn't have been in there. Would have been so. Ooh, yuck. Yuck. That crack wouldn't have been in there. We could be swimming, boys, but nah, we're treading water now. I mean, I kind of exasperated. I don't know. That was just stupid. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? What's happening? Hold on. Wait a minute. Gotta realign my chakra, wherever the heck the words are. Can you focus on this, please? Thank you. I mean, technically, I'm going to be able to make like a crap ton of small arrowheads out of all the flakes that I collect. It makes me feel better, you know? I'm not wasting it. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm wasting a good bit. I have obsidian slabs and I've used them before. I don't like them. I snap them too easily, way too easily. I want to clean that up. I want to see, I wonder if I can take it from here. Clean her up just a little bit. Oop. Just getting, I will say, that is the one thing about the aluminum. It gets plugged super duper easy. Well, not plugged, but filled with stone and messy. Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't end up going well, I might try and rip her from there. Like I said, if it doesn't end up going all too well, which it could. You never know. Sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles, you know? I'm no cookie monster. I mean, I like cookies, but you know. That's one convenient little platform right there. Well, that answers that question. When you have such a nice platform, the obsidian tends to get nice and eager, and then it overshoots. Man, I've taken that big piece and I've reduced it down to this. Holy smokes, this is, I'm a little embarrassed, I won't lie. I'm a little embarrassed. But it's not my fault. It had a big old crack in it. I'm sure a lot of people started out like, ooh, he's going to make something real cool out of that. He's going to make a giant dovetail. Well, now you saw the thumbnail, so yeah. Well, now I really got to make sure that I can take care of that. The wonkiness in there. I don't want that to go bad. Get it? Nice. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't want to go too far on that one. Yeah. Trim this back. Yeah, I think it's just gonna become a big old bie-face. Darn it. You know, it's just how it goes. Am I disappointed? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very disappointed. But it's just how it works sometimes, you know? Especially with obsidian. I mean, I tell you what, for working with that bottle glass, man, stuff's nice. I see why it's like recommended to beginners and stuff. I just haven't used it in a long time. And my word. Pleasant. Relaxing. Splintery. Those are some of the words I'd use to describe. Be very careful when doing that, by the way. You will get flakes under your fingers, and they'll make you uncomfortable. Nobody likes to be uncomfortable. God, that is yucky. What the heck? Who did that? Look at that weird dip in there. Yuck. Holy ugly. That is stinky. Yeah, that's the word I'm going to use. That stinks. It's fine. I'll clean it up, or at least I'll try. What I'm doing right now is very, very stupid, by the way. I'm banking on a lot being just right. I'm thinning out that tip in ways that are just a touch risky, but I think we're okay. Now I got this thing too. I always get these like little islands. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Second. Clean that up just a little bit. I don't want to get that too thin. So I think I'm going to need to bring my center line up. Be careful there too, because it's like the one guy's on the kayak. Dude, it go down. It go down. I don't go down. It do go down. That's what it's doing there. It do go down, dude. Dang it. I don't like that thing at all. No. I don't. Sorry, I was looking at something. Sometimes I gotta get a little bit closer to look to see what I'm dealing with. I still got a good bit of thickness over here. I just got to be careful not to send anything too far into the center, and then dive it out in the center, because that can snap it. And that's the one thing I didn't have in my medical supply. I did not pack tissues. Somebody need tissues for these issues. I need 4-ply when I cry. Big props to those of you who got that reference. You are cultured in a good way. Part of me almost wants to switch to my copper. That'd be fun. What is that? What are you doing? What the heck was that? I did something a little weird. I think I am. Back to 3/8" copper. Risky business. Got it. Oh no, it did. That's what it does. It puts this little flippin' whatever the heck that is. I hate those. I hate them so much. And I always get them. then it's just like, okay, cool. I'm here for forever now. It's like, wait, what? No, well, hold on. What? I can get so much out. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Hold on, hold on. Need to clean that up. That is no good. No good at all. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. I swear, obsidian is more divey than glass. Like with having worked more glass, I don't know what it is. Son of a... There. Just gotta be careful. See how that tried to go down? Tried to go down. Tried to make me sad. It's like 4-ply tissues, here I come. Smooth it out a little bit on this side. I really should clean up this side a good bit. I've been trying to do a bunch of like obsidian calf creek style ones. Yeah, it hasn't been going well. I've always kind of wanted one. I'm thinking that it's just gonna be just like a nice little fantasy point. Like, yeah, sure, and we're gonna dream about that one, or at least we're gonna do it when you have much more obsidian to waste. Because oh my goodness, I've grenaded a good bit. I mean, I could make a short and ugly corner tang in the corner here. Nah, I don't know if I want to do that. Corner tangs are cool and all, but I don't know. Excuse me. It's not my favorite. It's just because I haven't found one. I'm sure if I found one, it'd be my new favorite thing. Weird. I gotta clean up this base. There we go. There we go. It's getting a little better. Yeah, it's just when you get shapes like this, they're just ugly. They're just always ugly because it's like I don't want to waste width, and I don't want to. I just don't. I don't know. I don't want to be wasteful. I can't. I don't have the luxury to be wasteful. Which is I'd love to be, because then it'd allow me to really experiment. Like the people who like live where there's obsidian just abundant, you better count your lucky stars. Because I tell you what, the only stuff we got here, or at least in my neck of the woods, nasty. Nasty patty stuff. God, yeah, that big dip. I have no idea what is in focus whenever because I only like periodically look at the camera sometimes. It's distracting. But I don't know. Could just make an artsy fartsy point. Trying to bring that down. Or up? No, I don't know. I'm trying to make the shape just a bit more universal, let's say. Yeah, I like that word. Yeah. I don't like that. Yeah, let's not. Can we not? my lord, that's so thin. Thinness is a good thing. Yeah, not at this stage. It's not. This is a stage where thinness causes anxiety. Like I said, not trying to touch this side too much because I really want to clean this up. It's kind of gross, if I'm being honest. I didn't do anything at all except just break and potentially put a crack right there. That's fun. Yeah, that's great. Love that. I will say, see, I gotta stop doing that because I'm just gonna leave an entire Great Wall of China. I need to send her all the way, but to send her all the way, I have to potentially break it. Whoops. And I'm sure it's understandable as to why I don't want to do that. Well, I moved it over there. Might be easier to grab. Yuck. God, sometimes it does stuff like that. Again, with this thin stuff, trying to thin your stuff when it's thin already. I need to get rid of all that. It's just not, there's nothing to hit. That was a scary hit. Uh-oh. Hold on. I gotta reactivate now. That went all the way across there, and it didn't overshoot. Frankly, that is a long man. Okay, alright, okay. Oh boy. Anxiety, fear. All of it's rushing in. We're good. Okay, good. I'll take it. It doesn't make it worse. Oh, I hate these. That's gonna be a pain in my butt. This little island there. This is where the island boys are. Oh, that's where they're at right now, and I don't want to mess with them. I really gotta. Ooh, that's gross. That's very, 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 very not good. Don't like that at all. Shoot. How bad is that? I don't know. Zoinks. This is a rough video so far. I was doing so well. I was making Clovises. And then the second I break out the big Mahogany Obsidian and turn the camera on, all that skill vanishes. God, that is just... Don't do that. That's not where that needs to be going. It's stuck. It's detached. It just hasn't figured out how to walk yet. This end was pretty far. I don't like it. No, don't like it at all. What happened? And I do. Not the best. It did what I wanted it to. So did that one, but yeah, I'll take it. It's fine. I can work with it. Can only plan for so much. Sometimes it just does stuff. You know, such is the nature of obsidian. This is how it is sometimes, you know. Can't control it all the time, but it's pretty. There's that that's going for it. Right? Yeah. And this has gotten pretty darn thin. I don't like what I'm thinking that I'm going to have to do in order to clean that up. Because this side's great. This side's fantastic. And I feel bad if I leave the garbage. Gotta exhibit some kind of refinement and skill. Right? Maybe? No? I don't know. Maybe. Shit, I don't want to waste this piece. I definitely gotta be careful in there because that all goes down. That whole thing right there, that goes down. So I gotta thin, like, right up to it. Just like that. Okay. Shoot, I should have abraded that just a little bit more. God. It's the island predicament. That's what I have right now. Because maybe. Well, c'est la vie. It did it. It did it, but it scooped it out pretty bad. C'est la vie partout. Ooh, that did not sound good. Hold on. C'est la vie partout. Dang it. She didn't do it. Didn't do it. That one might have to live there for all of eternity. Yeah, that one might just be stuck. I got all that. That gets thin in there, though. That did go down. But there's this guy. And I don't know if I want to potentially break this piece. Just trying to clean him up. Would it be the skilled, masterful thing of me to do? It would. Am I skilled and masterful? I don't know. I've been doing it for like a year, so I think I got a long ways to go. If I am being realistic and honest about it with myself. But, I mean, heck, I'm happy where we got. How are we doing for time? 49 minutes? Ooh, this is going to have to be a two-parter, ain't it? In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to two-parter. I've got to clean some of the tip stuff up here. Before I started doing that little tick, tick, tick stuff, I would take a pressure flaker and I do that with pressure. Sometimes I still do. People throw shade when I use different tools and go back to other tools. Sometimes I just gotta tell them, frick off with that. I'll do what I want. What the heck was that? It didn't do diddly. Did it? No. What the heck was that? I saw flakes fly off, but I don't know from where. Just remained completely unchanged. Out just a little bit. I mean, she's pretty darn thin already. A lot of the other stuff's going to come with profile consistency. I'll clean up the base a little bit. That's what I need to do. Don't want to go too crazy though. You can shock it. The way I get around that is I squeeze the life out of it. I pinch really, really hard. That, in my experience, that helps me to control the flake terminations, where I pinch, or I put pressure. Evidently, that's not the case for everyone, but, you know, such as flint knapping, it's pretty dynamic. Certain things that work for other folks might not quite work for you. Yeah, I'll go a little bit longer, and I'll try to clean this edge up just a little bit. Just trying to be mindful about it, about where I thin, about what I'm doing. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I feel like I'm falling behind just slightly. If I ever don't post on the YouTube, I do have my Reddit, Smolzilla the Liza. Moderate over on the r/knapping subreddit. And shoot, I can just plug that. We do monthly giveaways. They're little knapping competitions. So the winner of the previous competition gets to pick a point style. And I pay for the prizes myself. I host them. I host it all. I've been looking for sponsorships and whatnot, but he's kind of not doing those right now very much. So that's, you know, I get that. That's fine. Perfectly cool. So, you know what? I think I know what I might do. Maybe. But yeah, I host those. Just we have a point style that we choose at the beginning of the month, and then you have the entire month to do it. You do your entry, and the one that has the most upvotes wins. God, I'm kind of PO'd that entire corner's gone. Because what I'm thinking about doing potentially is turning this into a Zilla point. Now, what's a Zilla point? Well, that's my own style that I kind of made up. It'd be a big boy, but I don't have a mahogany one. Ooh, it's dusty. Hold on. I have yet to post this on the subreddit too. They look like this. You see that? You see those wicked fast reflexes? They look like this. They have double notches, subtle serrations on the sides, and a needle tip. I could do that with this, since, you know, it has that on there, which I might do. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do that. So this is going to kind of be the part 1 for the video. The part 2 will be uploaded pretty much immediately afterwards, or at least whenever YouTube gets to it. But yeah, here is the preform that I'm going to work with, and I will see you guys again in the next video here.